Hey everyone, I'd like to show you my entry for the Booksmith Classic Challenge. I chose the Count of Monte Cristo and I decided to do the cover in golds and brown. So I used gold gilding leaves and gold paint. This is embossed and there's gold on the spine and the back as well. Sorry about the lighting, it is almost midnight here. And I ran out of time. So the journal's mostly done. There's a few tidbits that I forgot to add, but it's okay. So this is the inside cover, and this is the first signature. He was a sailor, so this little button has a little sailor icon on it. This is the author of Count of Monte Cristo, is Alexandre Dumas. I added some stamping and different kinds of stamping throughout the journal. Here's a little Tim Holtz piece, a compass, because of course he was a sailor. And here's his ship. I added little notes here and there that would be relevant to him. So dates that mean something to him. I added quotes as well. This was the, I added some heirloom style envelopes from the class of Amity Bloom. She showed us how to make heirloom envelopes, and so I made four, one for each signature, and there's nothing in them, but I would like to think this was the envelope that carried the message to Napoleon. And so I made pockets as well. There are lots of pictures from the book as digital stamps, and again these are markings that I made when he was writing tick marks on the wall, dates that matter to him. He was prisoner number 34, and so I put a 3 and a 4 as a brad, and the priest who was in the cell next to him was number 27, and these two people are the two people he loved more than himself, which is his father and Mercedes, and so he thought of them while imprisoned in the Chateau d'If. So there's more quotes, and the pictures are just random. I didn't put them in sequence as they appeared in the novel. I just randomly put them in. So I made these for the middle of the signature. This is actually comes with the Booksmith planner kit that Nick, the Booksmith, sells. I just added more collage to it, and that's the back. So in the first one, it has the actual letter that was given to Edmond Dantes to give to oh wait, no, this is the treason letter. This was the letter that was given to the magistrate to have Edmond arrested for treason. And so here's his part of his prison uniform, and here's a little pin from Tim Holtz, and it says treasure. More pictures. These are just ephemera from the time period. And this is just a letter from, I think, around the time period. Really faded away. And so that's the first signature. The second signature is when he escapes from his prison. So we'll start to see more ephemera pieces. He is working with another crew in the sea with smugglers, and so this is the name of this ship. I believe he's with them for a handful of years before he leaves. And so here's the heirloom envelope for this signature, and here's the back. And for the middle of the signature is the written instructions on how to find the treasure that's hidden in the island of Monte Cristo. So that was given to him by the priest in the Chateau d'If before the priest died. So now he's able to go find his treasure and become the count. And so he took different aliases, and one of them was Sinbad the Sailor. And this is has an S. It's a wax seal. More pictures. And so now he's doing business, so he needs places to keep all his business calling cards and stuff. So now more wax seals start to appear as well as he's doing more business. And so that's what all these ephemera pieces are. So now he is the count, and he spends about 10 years or so plotting his vengeance. And so now in the last two signatures, there are a couple of pockets that are a little more fancier. They have more textile pieces that he can afford. He travels throughout the East. This is all currency, high amount of currency from different places throughout the East and Europe. So more quotes. So now it's filled with currency because of course he has a ton of money. And so for the middle of this signature, he's doing business with a lot of different people. Of course, there's more money. Here's the envelope for this signature to remind him of his sailing days. He still loves to go to the sea, but his occupation has changed. And so here's another wax seal. Lots, like I said, lots of images everywhere. More money. Here's another textile pocket with a nice fancy looking button. More money. So when he does business, he has his MNC wax seal pocket. More quotes. Lots of images everywhere. Another textile pocket with more business letters. And so again, he has more business to do, lots more money. These are all banknotes. Another textile pocket with his fancy remnants of his fancy outfits. Another pocket with another wax seal, another note of business, and this one's the last envelope for this signature and the journal. And that's the back. And that's just about it. More quotes, more ephemera pieces, and that's it. He gets his vengeance and he lives on. His life continues. So that was my journal. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love this challenge, and thank you for the 6 weeks, Nick. I really needed that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon.